item to start really packing the pain. 2 would be nice as well. Here's Oner to the bottom lane. He's already here. As, okay, they should know with the aggressiveness and the Ignite already used. As here comes Oner, trying to get that combo onto Delight. Wants to land the red buff first, and he will predict the flash. As there it does come down, even gonna force Henna to flash away as Umpty is here, but not quick enough.
As Delight, even if you flash upwards.
Oh!
Reseda though.
Take a look at this. Flash will be used, and in goes Lee Sun Tao. Is going to get the knock up here and finally take down Gumayusi. Was a bit close. As now Oner is nearby looking for the kill potentially onto Umpty, but there's no summoners on the bottom lane of Freda Brion. So not just here to help, but here to make a play happen. They take down Henna very easily. Keria able to tank that up, and another blow to the bottom lane, this time in favor once again of T1. The flash there at Gumayusi. Follow up here with the Gravitum as Oner's actually going to go in there, trying to burst him down. Is the damage there? Yes, it is. Just barely enough as Faker coming on in. There we go. The fear comes off, but he is quite alone, as at least he will pick up the flash out of Umpty, who will have to get out of dodge. Still a nice little maneuver from T1. Very deep teleport coming on in here, trying to get the flank onto Delight, who steps forward, but then he immediately dies because there's a Gwen behind him. Faker takes an immense amount of damage, but T1 do pick up that Infernal Drake. Most importantly, they're getting a little bit more on the backside of it as well. Morgan not in the best spot here, but he has another body slam and will be able to get away. But still a 1 for 2 in favor of T1 alongside of that. Yeah, he is enjoying the beach. Yeah. So the Rift Herald is going to go through here, and Zeus immediately, looks like maybe he got whimsied or something, as they're taking a huge amount of damage. You talked about these 2 guys in the early game, they're so obnoxious. As here comes Big Boy Gragas, really nice flash out of Gumayusi in response, but the cask is just way too much, and here's Lava. He's looking to feed in that backline, but he gets absolutely nobody at the end of it all. How could that possibly happen? Everybody's on such low health here, and Faker's not yet done. As he pushes forward, flash Q into the face of the Karma, picks up a double kill. And finally, we're beginning to see T1 look like the team we expected them to be tonight.
Oh, and that was beautifully executed by T1. What was looking like an overextension, right?
As here comes Faker, he's gonna find the fear, and that is a dead Corki. Doesn't matter what you've got, as Faker burns down, but it does not matter as he will survive. Here comes Gwen. Zave's gonna get the front line down, and the needles in their face. Oner decides, well, maybe I'll just go down, but it does not matter as it is still a 2 for 1 in favor of T1. They should be able to pick up this Ocean Drake as well.
Much better, and
yeah, I got him.
And then I think he said I got him a 4th.
Yeah, and honestly, like that flash might seem premature, but look at how much further he burns down, right? Like that's how much damage package does. Then Oner, I didn't think he was expecting people. Will go down in the end. Nicely done by Morgan to try and salvage that situation at least a little bit.
I mean, they have some big shields like we have been talking about. They have ways to get their health, but it's taking a while to take down this Baron. And you can see a bunch of damage onto Oner as there's the poke. That was, yeah, that was a lot of damage. Even Gumayusi has to respect it, as he will heal up just a bit, but it will mean that the Baron is not coming down. T1 just trying to walk out of this one and get back into the mid lane as Lava nearly able to just one-tap Gumayusi. He has to flash that one and heal as well. And all of a sudden, I mean, that looked like a comfortable Baron for T1, but take a look at this. I mean, Faker's in no man's land now.
Look at her run! She's running!
I love the way the later little feet. Oh no! Oh, nice dodge, not gonna matter.
Running!
And he's got a W.
Aided by Keria, but Keria needs more poke to the face, and now the health bars are a little bit frightening.
Yeah, I don't even think Freda Brion want to do this. They just want to sit there, poke, and get an engage on. Polymorph is down, and that is the dead Keria! And it's probably a dead Faker. So much more poke comes in as Gumayusi does insane damage though. And that might just be enough to win this one for T1. Zeus is going to front load the fight here and push the Gragas away. As man, The Aphelios in the end might just do it. Oner just barely is going to survive here, it looks like, as he gets the triumph there at the very end. Freda Brion will have to run away, but man, that was looking good for them with the poke, but the second that Gumayusi blew him up, it was over.
That was so well done by Faker, Oner, and Guma. That was a beautiful trifecta of stopping the enemy's engage, turning it around on them, and blowing them up in a matter of seconds. Hope we get a slow-mo replay of that one, because that is probably the game-ending play right there. Because here we see why Corki is as relevant as he is. Champion is pretty good.
Press button, kill champion.
That's the end of that. And then here, the fear, then the double knock-up from Oner, and then Gumayusi with the incredible. Oh, if you don't make that play, and I don't think a lot of teams would make that play, you instantly lose the game. The idea to re-engage there is just wow. And then he dies because, you know, oh no, actually he survives and then makes his way over. They get the Baron and the Ocean Soul.
Okay.
Well, that's...
Maybe now as a T1 fan you can breathe easy. But I'm not sure yet. Let's wait and see.
Hold up a little.
Yeah. Ocean Soul, pretty good. Especially when you're dealing with this much poke. I say pretty good. That is just of course, very good. As now they're just going to go in and push ahead, try to take this down with their Baron buff that they do have. Try to avoid as much poke as possible. And it nearly dies on the backside of this, by the way. Just send the Gwen into the mid lane and get some split pushing off. Try not to get picked off. And you should be golden. Freda Brion, they're still in the game, but definitely a different feel to what we've been saying from the last couple minutes.
Not really comparable. A really nice toss coming through the mid. This is late in
Gwen. He's literally full health. After 3 or 4 people desperately tried to kill him.
Remember old Orn when he got an Ocean Soul?
Yeah.
That's the same thing, but then he also kills your team.
Yeah,
I guess
he
kills you as well.
The Mage, Assassin, Wizard. That's a little bit of what Gwen has going on for sure. As, yeah, they're going to take down 2 inhibitors. T1, ever the safe team, especially with the way this game has gone. I do not blame them at all. Series, I should say. They're just going to go ahead and take all the money off the map, get the red buff, go back and buy. And they should come back with some massive wallets.
And now T1 in firm control of this game, right? Because at this point, as you've already mentioned multiple times, this is where you can breathe a little bit more easily, because this semblance of control we've not seen from T1 as of yet. There is, even with the Baron buff almost timing out, an incredible amount of map pressure coming through the 2 inhibitors that are down. Now T1 can just converge on the top side, and Freda and Brion are going to be forced to take an engage that they don't really want to. They're going to get probably one-tapped by Gumayusi if he even so much as looks at anyone, really. And this is another one where I'm pretty sure that the POG vote is going to be pretty split. Because there's a lot of highlight moments from a lot of individual players on T1 thus far. But Freda and Brion, they've done the impossible before. But they're still holding on, and we do see how much damage Lava is doing here. Ooh, yeah.
That was actually the piercing arrow from Henna, I believe. Maybe it was both. Either way. We got the elixir here on Zeus. He's just hanging around mid, not really feeling too bad. Doing a good job for his team, diverting attention to this mid lane while his team does push the top side. Remember that they don't have Baron right now. They're still going for the push very dominantly, very confidently here.
Oh.
Baker was really thinking about that one.
Yeah.
I don't think it would have been a good idea, but throws it out. Not too much avail.
And here you do see the problem that with the amount of range that Freda Brion is available, the wave clear is actually really, really good. Auntie at least doesn't have to use his ultimate. It would have been the end of that.
Look at saves.
Yeah.
It's just like hanging out in their base.
Shove it.
Ooh, okay. Use that turret a little bit before the back door comes online. Takes that down. That will be the 3rd turret into the pockets of T1.
Brion if down. 2 minutes till Elder, 1.5 minutes. And I'm pretty sure that T1 is just going to say, we'll play it slow. We're going to not take any risks here.
Yeah, I'm sure that the entirety of the team, as well as all of the coaches and all of the staff, are probably on the same page.
Just get the Baron. You know, there's 3 inhibs. They can't leave their base. Get Baron, get Elder, walk it in. You know, don't take any risks.
Yeah.
Play it clean.
Bring your parachute and your backup parachute as well. Make sure you wear your seatbelt.
All at the same time. Yeah.
Look both ways before you cross the middle of the rift.
I was waiting for more jokes.
I was leaving it open for you, so maybe you... Yeah.
Well, I do come from the Netherlands, so you know, don't bike without hands. Always keep the hands on the steering wheel.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's what you mean.
It's a popular
I see.
thing.
Yeah.
Okay. That's how we say it in Dutch.
Okay.
Good to know. I really wanted to highlight my heritage, you know?
There you go.
Very important.
Glad you graced us with that wonderful saying.
I don't know. I mean, it's just...
I would expect it to be, you know, don't bike without a helmet.
Oh, no, we don't, because our roads are so safe. It's really nice.
Oh, you don't use...
Oh, there's no helmets. Not a thing.
What?
Yeah. As Baron gets taken.
That seems very dangerous. Okay, yeah, they're just going to get the Baron here. We do have the Elder coming up in 30 seconds, but there's more than enough time with 3 inhibitors down for T1 to just say, we're just going to kill you. And it might just do that. Because here comes the entirety of the team. You know, Faker's looking for it. Not quite going to work, though. As everybody's TPing on in. They got 5 members. They've got Baron. Who needs an Elder Drake?
T1? Oh, I thought they were going to back.
I mean, Moonlight Vigil misses, and they're going to back. Okay, well,
yeah.
You know what? Maybe they...
No,
Faker's like, remember the 94-minute game.
I respect this decision. Get Elder, and then you walk towards bot wave, and you end the game. All you need to do.
Remember 94 minutes.
Yes.
Now we have an Elder. Back in my day, we didn't. That's what Elders... Or, Elder. That's what Faker is saying to his team at this moment in time. And I don't know if they're in that brush. Doesn't look like it. Could have been their moment to actually take out Oner. Looks like he was a little bit alone, but Flash Wild Growth probably would have kept him alive. As here comes T1 now, as, okay, nice little try. Gotta go for the risky play. When you're this far behind, everybody's just gonna get wiped into the bin at the end of this one, as Faker gonna pick up yet another kill, and they will even get the ace. Faker staying alive, and Zeus will as well. That's gonna do it. T1 take the 2-1 victory tonight. It was not easy.